Summary. In an OIDC/OAuth2 setup, the client, Edge service, is granted access to a resource server, catalog service and order service, on behalf of the user through an access token. Spring Cloud Gateway provides a token relay filter to add the access token to any request routed downstream automatically. Following the JWT format, Idaho tokens and access tokens can propagate relevant information as claims about the authenticated user. For example, you can add a roles claim and configure Spring Security with authorization policies depending on the user role. Spring Boot applications can be configured as OAuth2 resource servers using Spring Security. In an OAuth2 resource server, the strategy for authenticating users is entirely based on a valid access token provided in the authorization header of each request. We call it JWT authentication. In an OAuth2 resource server, security policies are still enforced through a security filter chain, imperative, or security web filter chain, reactive, bean. Spring Security represents permissions, roles, and scopes as granted authority objects. You can provide a custom JWT authentication converter bean to define how to extract granted authorities from a JWT, for example, using the roles claim. Granted authorities can be used to adopt an RBAC strategy and protect endpoints depending on the user role. The Spring Data libraries support auditing to track who created an entity and who updated it last. You can enable this feature in both Spring Data JDBC and Spring Data R2DBC by configuring an auditor-aware, or reactive auditor-aware, bean to return the username of the currently authenticated user. When data auditing is enabled, you can use the created by and last modified by annotations to automatically inject the right values when a create or update operation occurs. Testing security is challenging, but Spring Security provides convenient utilities to make that easier, including expressions that mutate HTTP requests to include a JWT access token, .with of JWT, or .mutate with of mock JWT, or to run a test case in a specific security context for a given user, with mock user. Test containers can help write full integration tests by using an actual Keycloak container to verify the interactions with Spring Security.